Thank you. Oh, works. So hi, I'm Johan Stahl von Holstein. I'm Swedish. And I'm going to start to talk a little bit about why I'm here, what I'm doing. I'm a serial entrepreneur who was actually one of the first pioneer entrepreneurs in Europe in the internet space. And I started 3 unicorns in the early stage. Icon Media Lab, which became the largest internet consultancy in the world. Let'sBuyIt.com, which was a large e-commerce and actually the first sharing economy company. And then some incubators. And my interest was all, I'm not a tech guy, I'm not a programmer, I'm a visionary who see things in the future that I believe very strongly and then fundamentally commit myself to it. And in 1998, when Google came out and said, "Make no evil," I said, that's funny coming from the most evil company in the history of mankind. And in 2006, I said that finally, now Google has got a company that's even worse, that's Facebook. And I have since then continuously, at all my powers, tried to fight in order to protect privacy, ownership, and control. And in 2008, I founded a company that created its own microcurrency. It was not as distributed as a blockchain. It was based on an integrated centralized system in a foundation, so that it was actually decentralized in the way that every individual had its own responsibility for their accounts. And the account was attached, and the micropayment system was attached directly to the content that was produced. I believe that it is fundamentally important that we regain control over our digital, not just identity, but the entire digital footprint, and that we have different types of vehicles in order to be able to monetize that. Because our digital footprint is basically who we are and what we are, and how we are enabled to monetize that will define how we live in the future. So I am an advisor for eChat. So it's the first anonymous messenger and multi-currency wallet. Now, why is privacy so important? And it's very interesting to see how countries like the Eastern Bloc countries, from Ukraine and the south to Estonia and the top, are actually some of the front runners in this whole industry. Sweden, which traditionally is one of the most advanced internet companies in the world, which has actually had as many unicorns as the rest of Europe combined, only second to Silicon Valley, is completely behind in this field. And this is really interesting, but the truth is, or I think that the reason is, that the Eastern Bloc all know how it is to live under depression. They have been invaded and controlled by communist government to spy and control them, and they want to be free. They don't want anybody to know where they are. They want to be able to take their money and leave. And even if people in countries like the Western world, we are now learned to know that there are no values in digital currencies and nobody needs them and they're going to be regulated. For people, 4 billion people or something like that around the world desperately need a way to protect their ownership, to be able to get away with it in a simple ledger. And I think it's of fundamental importance that people get the total privacy and anonymously. So what is the big difference with the decentralized anonymous messenger, that a multi-currency wallet that eChat has? It is not at all connected to a server. It's peer-to-peer communication, which takes it another level, both in terms of privacy but also in terms of security. And I don't know how this works. I should be jumping along. Do I wave at somebody? I'll wave again. See, that helps. Yeah. So it's not just a messenger. It's also an ability to actually send currencies around, to have these, and not just its own eChat currency, but also other tokens that are within the systems. And you'll be able to pay for things. You'll be able to say that this actually costs something, or you'll be able to donate and facilitate and pay for things, your things at work, and motivate people to and inspire them. So it is an advanced system that also holds a number of different ways of communicating, and also building social aspects to the communication platform, that you'll be able to produce content, store and protect content, add payment systems to it, and distribute it around the world. Thank you very much.